based this conclusion on forensic evidence, including DNA evidence that you'll hear about, as well as evidence that was gathered at the scene of the bombing. Because this was a collaborative effort, what I want to do is turn the microphone over to each of the agency folks here. They're going to talk about their agency's role in the investigation and how the evidence that they gathered and how the tests that they conducted led us to this conclusion. So let me start out by introducing Tennessee Bureau of Investigation Director David Roush.
Thank you. I first want to say that we appreciate the collaborative effort that has taken place in this investigation. Local, state, and federal authorities have worked hand in hand in tandem around the clock since the incident, and it's paid off. TBI agents, analysts, and scientists have been assisting in this investigation from the start, gathering data, checking leads, coordinating interviews, and processing critical evidence in coordination with the FBI and the ATF. Overnight, TBI forensic scientists processed evidence from the crime scene for DNA testing. The evidence was compared to evidence collected from a vehicle used by the person of interest in this case. At approximately midnight Central Time, forensic scientists with TBI confirmed a match of the DNA at both locations belonging to the person of interest in this case. TBI continues to support this ongoing investigation. Thank you.
Good afternoon. Again, my name is Doug Koneski, Special Agent in charge of the Memphis Field Office, responsible, which also covers Nashville. I want to take a moment to update you on the intensive efforts of our investigative team. Today, as Director Roush mentioned, the Tennessee Bureau of Investigation, as well as the FBI laboratory in Quantico, Virginia, completed their DNA testing of a sample of human remains recovered at the scene. Those results were consistent with the suspect identified by U.S. Attorney Cochran. We're still following leads, but right now there is no indication that any other persons were involved. We reviewed hours of security video surrounding the recreational vehicle, as well as we saw no other people involved or around that vehicle. Again, this information is what we know after just a few days of investigative efforts. Crucial tips from the public, corroborated by other investigative activity by our team, initially identified a likely suspect. Some expert work by the Tennessee Highway Patrol subsequently uncovered a vehicle identification number from the remains of the suspect's RV that were positively matched to a vehicle registered to that individual. We continue to ask that those who may have known the suspect or encountered him contact our team at the 1-800-CALL-FBI phone number. These pieces of information will help us understand the suspect's motives. These answers won't come quickly and will still require a lot of our team's effort. Though we may be able to answer some of these questions as our investigation continues, none of those answers will ever be enough for those who have been affected by this event. We still have work to do. Our evidence response teams will continue to process the scene downtown, and our agents will continue to follow on each and every tip that we receive. As is often said by the FBI, the greatest crime-fighting weapon we have is the cooperation of all law enforcement with the help and understanding of the citizens we serve. Thank you, and I'd like to now turn it over to ATF, in charge, Frank.
What's up, everybody?
It's Mickey French. I'm the Special Agent in charge for the ATF Nashville Field Division.
Come on in.
I'd like to commend all my fellow state and local partners. We've had a tremendous working relationship in this investigation. ATF's brought unique resources to this investigation, to include the National Center for Explosives Training and Research, which we call NCETR. ATF's accredited national response team and all of its specialists, as well as the United States Bomb Data Center. These were crucial and instrumental to provide links and resources in this investigation. Additionally, the ability to leverage technology with traditional law enforcement techniques has been crucial in in bringing this case to a relatively close. Although we still have a lot of investigation to do, we've gotten off to a great partnership and great start, and it's been tremendous. Thank you.
I cannot truly describe all the hard work that has gone into this investigation since Friday's explosion. We've had hundreds of ATF, FBI, THP, and TBI partner with us in this investigation. And we can tell you that Anthony Warner is the man believed to be responsible for this horrible crime. There is no indication presently that anyone else was involved in this crime. As I've said earlier and several times before, Nashville is considered safe. There are no known threats against this city. A renewed curfew is going into effect beginning at 4:30 this afternoon in the area impacted by the blast.
Curfews, okay.
James Robinson Parkway, the 4th Avenue, the Broadway, and the Cumberland River. At noon tomorrow, the curfew will be in place, narrowed into the impacted area around Union, 4th Avenue North, Broadway, and the Cumberland River. The footprint will get smaller as processing of the blast scene continues by the FBI and the ATF.
Okay, at this time we'll try to take a few questions. I know it's kind of hard to hear out here, and we'll address it to the appropriate agency.
Boy.
Just a second.
I didn't hear the question. That's still all early in the investigation, right? I'm sorry. No, he was not. The VIN number, you want to talk about that?
Well, our special agents with Tennessee Highway Patrol are trained in that. We have responsibilities there, and they were able to come out starting Christmas night and then coming again once daylight, came up the next day, yesterday, and just help identify on particular vehicle parts. I can't answer that exactly. Vehicle parts help connect the vehicle to the suspect. I believe tips and other information came in to help identify him.
For the FBI, I was curious regarding the actual collecting of the. I know that there have been association orders that have been questions about a 5G paranoia that you may have had. Can you tell us about that?
So right now we're looking at any and all possible motives. We're not at a position where we can speculate on that now. We are interviewing individuals that we've identified that are known to the suspect. We are also asking the public to, if they know him, have spoken to him, or know his ideology or anything that might have motivated him. We're interested in speaking to you. So again, we're looking for those tips.
Interesting.
That is still under investigation. We're collecting evidence from the crime scene as being processed at our laboratory. We're still working on motives.
That's what I'd like to know too.
We can't
Thank you,
comment on
Debbie.
it at this point.
Crush that like button, please. Hit that subscribe button too if you haven't done it yet.
Things online, and we're looking at every possible. I'm sorry. Can't comment on any of that right now. So I can comment on that briefly. So the question was regarding how we were able to quickly match the DNA. Because we had a known suspect at the time, we were able to have a known sample and then collect some items from the suspect for some relatives as well, and be able to match that DNA positively was his. When we're just matching two samples, it can be done rather quickly. I can't comment on where we got it from. I can't comment at this point. We have no information at this point that was.
Okay, last question.
What would make this an act
Sir?
of domestic terrorism? What would it take to make this event an act of domestic terrorism?
When we assess an event for domestic terrorism nexus, it has to be tied to an ideology. It's the use of force or violence in the furtherance of a political, social ideology or bent. We haven't tied that yet.
Thank you all very much. Appreciate it. If there are any further updates, we'll let you know via our social media channels and our news releases. Appreciate it. Thank you all for your patience.
Well, there you have it, y'all. That's all she wrote right there. Well, dang. Obviously, in regards to this Nashville bombing and everything, the situation, I mean, they're still breaking things down. I mean, they don't have everything yet, you know? They're still trying to figure everything out. Nothing's fully solved yet. They have a man. They have a guy. Even so, like, I'm not sitting here saying that the guy isn't the guy. I won't sit there and say that the guy isn't the guy. But there is a question that goes through my mind of, are we sure, without a shadow of a doubt, that it is that guy? But that's just me. That's just me being the conspiracy theorist that I am. You know what I'm saying? And I always think that there's another side to that story. There's always something else going on other than just what we see straight up in our face. You know what I'm saying? So that's most definitely it's most definitely an interesting time, man. This is like I said, we are so quick to just jump on something. You know, we're so quick to blame, point the finger at one person. God knows what really went down. We are only going to find out as time will tell, or we might never know what went down. All I know is that we're just going to have to sit back, wait, and see what really is the story here. Oh. Let me fix that. There we go. Fixed. Sorry about the, I popped this up so quickly, I totally forgot to hit a button to make sure everything was all synced up. But as I was saying, you just never know. And Debbie, thank you for the heads up. You just never know. You know what I'm saying? You just don't know who is, you know, what's really going on, what's really going down, how everybody feels about this, that, and the third. You know, I feel like when it comes to a bombing like this, of any sort, of any kind, we are so quick to point the finger at somebody. Quick as hell. Now, I'm not sitting here saying that Anthony Quinn Warner is not the man who did it or the person who did it, but there is that instant question of, do they have all the information yet? Do they have it all? You know what I'm saying? This kind of takes me back to like other bombings that have happened in the past where they'll instantly point their finger quickly at one person. But then as time progresses, as time goes, you go, oh, well, actually, it wasn't really him. It was somebody else. We just pointed the finger at him because he looked the most suspicious. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you know, I've heard other theories. Of course, this is when the conspiracy theories start flooding like crazy. You know what I'm saying? So I've heard things like people saying that like a missile. I saw something in the comments on one of my videos, pop-up videos I just recently did, saying something about people thought like a missile had been launched and stuff like that. I mean, there's so many different things that are being said right now that we don't know. We don't really know for sure what really went down. What is the true truth of everything right now? So to me, you know, there is that part where I'm like, all right, I believe it when all the evidence is there in front of us for us to consume and see. Right now, we don't have the answers. We don't have all the answers right now. And I get it. We all want the answers immediately so that we can go back and rest our weary heads on gently on our pillows and close our eyes and have dreams of daffodils and freaking unicorns and stuff like that. But unfortunately, this is not the situation. This bombing came out of nowhere. There is no manifesto so far. We have not seen there was no like suicide letter, no nothing. Nothing's been presented to us. So we have to just be ready for whatever. We kind of have to be inquisitive and skeptical on every single piece of information that is going to be given to us here very soon. You know what I'm saying? And yes, I heard about the new camper that was happening. Yes, and apparently that is they're still in the middle of looking into that. They're like moving. They're actually moving the actual the actual truck right now as we speak, but they still don't have anything. There hasn't been anything new in regards to that. I'm gonna look it up really quick to see if there's any developing information about that. But like Kolosky on Periscope just asked, you heard about the new camper that was happening. That is something that's very new. They found it. They pulled it over. They detained the driver. So the driver they have, but they still have a whole lot of information that they haven't. I mean, they're still diving into it. They're still investigating that truck and all that. So, you know, it's something that we need to we'll look into once we get down that road. You know what I'm saying? But as far as we know, that truck has been just detained and nothing else. I don't even think they found anything in the actual truck. That's the thing. Let me look this up real quick. Let's see here. Yep, camper van. No, that's the old one. So far, nothing that I see so far, guys. Let's see what they say here. Come on. Give me 1 second, guys. I'm trying to find the information here so that we can even read it, even if it's an article that's being talked about. Because right now, I don't see. There was something being talked about, and then there we go. Hopefully it's a video we can check out. No, this is not it. Son of a gun. Okay, here we go. Here we go. The latest.
I'm a Verizon.
No one cares. The latest is being seen here. There's some. Okay, so road near Nashville closed over suspicious truck. So authorities in Tennessee have shut down a road east of Nashville after stopping a box truck that they said had been playing audio similar to what was heard before the recreational vehicle, or the RV, exploded in downtown Nashville on Christmas Day. So far, they're sitting here saying that around 3 p.m., authorities shut down the road east, stopping this box truck that had been playing similar music or similar audio as the same bombing that happened downtown. They said it was playing audio when it was parked at a convenience store around 10:30 a.m. at a Crossroads Market in Walter Hill. The driver left the parking lot and was pulled over by deputies in nearby Wilson County. Officials said the driver has been detained by law enforcement. Of course, they haven't given out that person's name. A Wilson County dispatcher said that the road was shut down. That was shut down was a Murfreesboro Road. I don't know how that's pronounced. Between Cedar Forest Road and Richmond Shop Road. Deputies said they had also evacuated residents in the area as they continued to investigate. Of course, they said that before the RV blew up, which I said in this pop-up video before, they said before the RV blew up, it blared a recording warning calling people to evacuate. Then the 1964 song Downtown by Petula Clark. So Downtown, I don't know why. Downtown. I don't know why they would play that song. But Petula Clark's Downtown was being played. It sounds like the start of like the trailer to a really crappy horror movie or something like that. You know what I mean? Like they always take that old school song and play it on top of a horror movie type of thing. This is what's going on here. But let me show you guys this. Hold on. Show you what I'm reading so you guys can see what I'm talking about. So let's see here. Yeah, so it was playing the audio downtown. Yeah, specifically the sheriff's officials did not specifically did not specify, what the box truck was playing. So it could have been a completely different thing. Nashville police say a Tennessee man named Anthony Quinn Warner, of course, we already know, is under investigation in connection with the bombing that happened on Christmas Day in downtown Nashville. And that's basically all we have so far. I mean, there's still, of course, they're still talking about all the other things that have happened due to this whole thing. But at the same time, this is all the information that we got. We don't know what's going on. This truck that was at another, basically like a strip mall, I guess, like a shopping square in, where was that? Where was that again? Where was that location? Yeah, Crossroads Market. So basically like a shopping square or a shopping strip. You know what I'm saying? So you had a shopping strip where the truck, this other truck, second truck number 2, just to make that completely clear, was found at 10:30 a.m. at this place or in this area, the Crossroads Market in Walter Hill. Then the guy or person that was in the car drove it off the lot, and then it got pulled over. So it was playing music, it was playing audio. It was playing audio. Like not exactly, but no, close. You know what I mean? Close to what it was played on Christmas Day. So it may not have been Petula Clark Downtown, but it may have been some other 1950s or 1960s creepy ass song. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? Just random. But it was blaring out audio, but they have not specified what the music or what the audio is. It could have been music, or it could have been them. It could have been him saying, or audio saying, "Leave, vacate the premises. If you could hear this, please evacuate now." That could very well be the situation. All I know right now is that particular truck is being towed right now because they pulled it off. They drove it off to a side road, off to the highway. They blocked off the highway. Just so that they can investigate this particular truck. Now, this is what I'm going to say here. What are the possibilities of this just being a copycat? Or a fake ass copycat. Not even a real copycat. Not even a copycat where the truck is going to detonate. Just somebody trying to creep people out. That could very well be a possibility. Okay. Now, I've been hearing a bunch of different things, too. They've been saying that this Anthony Quinn Warner is connected to the Proud Boys, because I see Debbie just commented, by the way, saying cough Proud Boys. Now, they're saying there's so many different stories. There's so many speculations. Man, I went out and I would right before I put up my most recent pop-up video talking about Anthony Quinn Warner, breaking down the whole scenario, the whole situation that's going on in downtown, the downtown bombing, not the one that's with this random truck on the side of the highway right now. I'm talking about the actual bombing that happened on Christmas Day. When I went and did my little breakdown of that, I was trying to find a legitimate photo of Anthony Quinn Warner. There are so many different things out there. There are so many different photos out there of several different people that are claiming that these guys are Anthony Quinn Warner, and that's not entirely true. We don't know who Anthony Quinn Warner is. I'm going to Google it right now in front of y'all. Real talk. I put in Anthony Quinn Warner photo, just for example. Went into images, and I got this. Just so you guys can see. I got this. A whole lot of nothing. At first I sat there and I said, wait, this brother was Anthony. I thought this was Anthony Quinn Warner. Then there's this other thing where they go, oh, this is Anthony Quinn Warner. But it's like, where is an updated photo of Anthony Quinn Warner? Then there's another photo of Anthony Quinn Warner, allegedly. You see what I'm saying? These are just photos that you type in Google. Here's another one. There's a lot of people that are sharing this photo right now, this one right here, saying that this is Anthony Quinn Warner. Is it or is it not? That's what I'd like to know. There's these other photos. See what I'm saying? Oh, Anthony Quinn Warner. Is that really Anthony Quinn Warner? Real talk. Is that Anthony Quinn Warner? Because he don't seem like, I don't know. He doesn't seem like the type who would go off. You know what I'm saying? He doesn't seem like the type. But I could be wrong. I digress. You see what I'm saying? So there's a lot of things that are going on where we don't have full information of everything yet. Now, here's the thing, though. I'm going to be straight funky with y'all. This photo right here, this photo right here, this photo right here, most definitely looks like somebody who would be, let's just say, quote unquote, as they said in the article that I read in my last pop-up video, where he is a quote unquote oddball, that he keeps to himself, that he, is paranoid about 5G. This guy right here, let me try to get this guy back. This guy right here looks like he could fit the profile. Okay. Now this is an old photo, but you know what I'm saying? Who could that be? I mean, you know what I'm saying? So the thing is I'm not about to go and sit there and instantly say, oh yeah, most definitely, that's Anthony Quinn Warner. I'm not about to pop up any photo. That's wrong. And I have yet to see on TV, at least on mainstream media, I have yet to see them put a photo of Anthony Quinn Warner up. I have yet to, but maybe because it's the holidays and everything, I have been not like stuck on the TV, you know what I'm saying? Like just obsessed over this thing. You see what I'm saying? So if they have popped up anything and shown Anthony Quinn Warner, I haven't seen it yet. But there's a lot of people that are putting out photos that are not true. There's another one that I saw. Shoot, man, let me find this other one because it's pretty incredible. But we don't know if it really is Anthony Quinn Warner. Let's see here. There is another photo that's been shared quite a bit. Ah, here it is. Boom. Okay. Here's another photo. Skadoosh. Of allegedly Anthony Quinn Warner. But are we sure that is Anthony Quinn Warner? That could be any dude, any Trump supporting hat, MAGA hat, swag, drip wearing Trump supporter. That could be anybody. Are we sure that's him? Are we sure that's him? See what I'm saying? There's been so many photos of this dude that have been flying all over the place. Are we sure that is the man? Are we sure? Or are we just starting to pick any old white guy at this point? Let's be straight real. At this point, picking out any white guy with a scraggly beard that's wearing a Trump hat, that's instantly saying, oh, that's the bomber. That's definitely the bomber. You see what I'm saying? So, Mayan King, I don't believe the FBI. I'm posing what the facts that have been presented to us. And what we have so far, is the information that we have. But they So far, I have not seen a photo of Anthony Quinn Warner, unless he just lived off the grid so hard that you just never saw anything of him, which would make sense if his whole motive was to take down the AT&T 5G building. Then I get that. Him being like off the grid digitally. You know what I'm saying? We all have a digital footprint, a digital fingerprint out there. We all do. I mean, because we all use social media to a certain extent and all that stuff. You know, we all have credit cards, debit cards, whatever. You know what I mean? What have you? So interesting, right? We all have a digital fingerprint out here. But we can't seem to find a decent photo, a legitimate, without shadow of a doubt, photo of Anthony Quinn Warner. That seems weird to me. Seems weird. You know what I'm saying? And I've seen other guys, you know what I'm saying? Like I checked out Debate Me. Shout out to Debate Me. I saw his video about everything. And real talk, I mean, you know, he showed several different versions of this Anthony Quinn Warner. There is no legitimate face out there that is legitimately the person legitimately the person that we are looking for. You see what I'm saying? Or the person of interest. Oh, okay, Mayan King. Sorry about that, brother. I'm just reading this randomly. You feel me? But I appreciate y'all being on the stream and on the feed today. Don't forget to hit the like button down below, y'all. Please, please. I wasn't expecting to do a show or do a stream at all today. You know what I'm saying? But I knew that briefing was going to happen, and I wanted to jump on with the quickness so we can all chop it up and talk about that. All right. So that's the thing. So that's weird to me. You know what I'm saying? It's just weird to me. Lax Pain. If his name was coincidentally Lax Pain, I would have put out a statement on my page saying, yo, not me. Facts, man. I mean, but like I said, they're picking Anthony Quinn Warner and just saying, hey, this is the guy. Hey, but you never know. Like I said, you just never know. And I'm not going to sit here and say that the FBI is lying, but you know how, like, I don't know. And don't get me wrong. The forces that be are some amazing people out there. And it's amazing what the FBI can do. It's amazing what the forensic science and all that good stuff can do. So I'm not going to sit here and say that this stuff is fake or that this stuff is real. I just think it's very interesting how quickly things moved. And they were quick to go, oh, this is the guy. Without a shadow of a doubt, it's Anthony Quinn Warner. It's his fault. He's the bomber. So then I'm like, okay, where the facts at? Show me the Carfax. Show me the Carfax. I want to see it for myself, y'all. I want to see an actual photo of his ass. Photo. Not just several different versions of another guy. You know what I'm saying? Several versions of what they think the guy will look like. Let me just correct myself. I want to see what this dude really 110% without a shadow of a doubt looks like. Because this right here is not working for me. But if it really is an Anthony Quinn Warner, bet that. I just want to see it. You know? Debate me. Do Nashville accent. I want to see the proof. That's all I ask. All right? That's all I ask. Is real, factual evidence. All right? Show me the Carfax. All right? That's all I ask. Okay? The photo I posted from high school is the only confirmed photo. See what I'm saying? But then they're showing all these other photos. I have not seen any other photos. The guy you pointed out is a possible relative, not to suspect. Is a possible relative. Okay. Sure. I'm trying to edit what you just said in that last part. Debate me. But here it is. Doesn't make any sense, right? You got all this information, and then they're like, blah! You know what I'm saying? Possible relative, not to the suspect. Is that what you're trying to say? Debate me. I'm trying to make sure this makes sense. All right. But this is what I ask for everyone. Please Hit the like button down below. Smash them likes. Crush them likes. Get them likes up. I would really appreciate it. Don't forget, if this is your first time checking out this show, just so you know, I do a show Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time, live. So please come on, be a part of the show, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. All right? That would really, really mean a lot. Yeah, just like they found the IDs of the hijackers because they already had the story to put out to the public. See what I'm saying? Like, yeah, Mayan King, I agree. Like I said, it's a little suspect, and it seems like it's so quick that they automatically have all the information. Boom, we already know who the dude is. We already have it. Boom, done. Done. Finito. It just, to me, doesn't compute. But I'm not going to sit here and say that our armed forces and the people that work in this field are not the greatest or the brightest of their, in their job. But I also know that we are quick. We are hella quick to jump and find a scapegoat. Find the bad guy. Because if we don't find the bad guy, if we don't point this on somebody, we're going to start pointing it on ourselves. So we need a scapegoat. We need somebody that looks terrible, that looks suspicious, that we could put our finger on right now so that they know without a shadow of a doubt that this person is the suspect or is the person of interest. And then automatically, once that person becomes the person of interest, he instantly becomes guilty. But at the same time, homeboy, Mr. Anthony Quinn Warner, who lived in that home, is nowhere to be found. Where is he at? That's the question I'd like to ask. Where did he go? Where did he drop off to? You know what I'm saying? He bounced. He dipset. You feel me? RV gone too. Gone. So where did he go? Same RV that pulled up downtown. You know what I'm saying? I mean, evacuate, please. Same identical looking RV. Gone. Backyard of his crib. Same RV. Gone. This Anthony Quinn Warner guy. Gone. Seems a little weird, don't you think? Seems a little weird. But it's easy for you to sit there and go, oh, see, those two things. Hey, 2 + 2 = 4, y'all. There you go. Carry the one, baby. Just carry the one. Divisible by 5. There's your answer. See what I'm saying? And we as a people are quick to want to point a finger at somebody. If the FBI, the ATF, the regular ass cops don't come up and present something with the quickness, the people start losing their minds and then they automatically start to turn on each other. What else is new? So, hey, let's find a guy that looks kind of like this guy, for example, who I don't even know who this is, and I feel bad for even putting his face up here. But this might not even be the Anthony Quinn Warner that we're talking about. I'm just saying. And then they go, oh, see, he looks suspicious. There's no manifesto. There's no confessional tape. There's no letter. There's no, hey, Michelle Swing, do you like me? Checkbox yes or no or maybe. There's not even that. There's not even that. By the way, if you don't know who Michelle Swing is, Michelle Swing was the person that got the house. He signed this Anthony Quinn Warner guy on November 25th, signed his house away to old girl named Michelle Swing. Now, here's the thing. Who the hell is Michelle Swing and what does she have to do with any of this stuff? Unless He thought she would fly as hell, and he had a crush on her, and he said, you know what? I'm going to bless her with my house. Doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Maybe, there must have been a deeper thing going on. I'm just saying, yo, doesn't make any sense. Now, I'm not trying to pull out like crazy conspiracy theories. I'm not sitting here trying to say like, oh, the world's going to an end. You know what I mean? The second coming of Christ is coming upon us. Can I hear an amen? No, I'm not trying to do that. I'm not even trying to do that. I'm just trying to say that this stuff does not make any sense. The suspect was dating the woman's mother. Thank you, Debate Me. I didn't know that part. Thank you, Debate Me. That's how you drive, Debate Me. But see what I'm saying? He just suddenly goes, here you go. Mazel tov, baby. Now I'm going to go and do my civic duty and stop this treacherous, ravenous, villainous 5G towers. Doesn't make any sense to me. Doesn't make any sense to me. And, of course, we don't know Michelle Swing's story. We don't know her drama. We don't know her what's good or what's bad or any of that sort. We don't know. We don't know. And personally, I have not even dove in to her side of the story or her story. All I know is a month before this man disappeared with his RV, he signed away his $160,000 house or duplex or whatever you want to call it to this woman named Michelle Swing. And she said, I just didn't know that he was just going to give it to me for real. I'm just so surprised as well. My. Won't he do it? That doesn't make any sense to me. But hey, you don't think that maybe he walked up to her and said, hey, just so you know, or maybe to the Michelle Swing's mama, apparently because he was dating her. So he wasn't that weird. He was dating somebody. Some girl was willing to tolerate his ass. So you don't think that while they're laying in bed smoking their, Marlboro Reds, staring up at the ceiling fan, he didn't say, hey, babe, there's a thing I'm going to have to do in a couple weeks. Not even that conversation. Real talk. Seems a little weird to me. I'll read some of your comments. Jamal, hey, Pascal. Do you know anything about that box truck? You know what I'm saying? I don't know. I don't know yet. I'm still trying to find out, too. There hasn't been any breaking news or other than that a tow truck pulled up right before I got on here. Tow truck pulled up and was starting to tow that ass. But that's it. That's it so far. You know what I mean? Makes sense to me. This is sorry, not Tanya Vane. Tyrannus. What's up, man? Makes sense to me. Some people fall for that conspiracy crap big time. That's so true. That is true. To me, it works. To me, it makes sense. But at the same time, they're so quick to just throw it on somebody and say that this dude did something. And I'm like, well, I want to see everything. I want to see it all. I want to see how it all ties together. I don't know about y'all, but we all grew up. We grew up we're in a very interesting time now. We're so jaded. We're so easily jaded. You know what I'm saying? You can sit there and go, and that's why babies, that's how babies come to life, or this is where babies come from. And they're like, no, man, I want to see the proof. Like, I want to see proof positive, without a shadow of a doubt about these things. Chi-Chi. But the suspect used a woman's voice in the recorded audio. It didn't sound common. Whose voice was it? I don't know. Chi-Chi Green. Thank you so much for the comment. I really don't know. You know what I'm saying? I really don't bloody know. Real talk. And I would love to know. Somebody needs to tell me something. Sunnyside. I feel like this is someone's dangerous narrative made to harm us. Like we're the pawns in someone's sick game. You know, but I feel like that's what we all deal with every single day, all day, every day. Sunny side. So you are just literally starting to get out of the matrix. Because we are all sitting here going, hey man, this is, you see what I'm saying? The fact that we are all even just sitting here remotely questioning everything right now says a lot about the human condition and about how our brains are programmed now. Our brains are not programmed the same way they used to be. We don't look at mainstream media, automatically say, oh, that's it. That's the truth. There it is. Now we go, we want more information. We want more proof. We want to see the fingerprints. We want to see the bloody knife. We want to see the clothes, the confessional, all that stuff. Do you know what I'm saying? By the way, don't forget to hit the like button down below. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. I'd really, really appreciate it. And please crush that subscribe button. It would be great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family. Again, I do this show Monday through Friday at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Randomly, I know I'm on Sunday at 4 something Central Standard Time right now, but at the same time, this was a breaking news story, so we had to jump on it and talk about this. So please, crush the subscribe button. Join the Pascal Show family. Anyway, Dominica said, because of the president's comments over the years, it may be he is either intentionally or unintentionally at fault for dividing the country. Canada flag. You know, that is a whole other Charles Dickens story, Dominica, but I do feel you in many, many ways. I do feel you in many, many ways about that. I do. But at the same time, a lot of people would feel that there are other other presidents that have been here before Trump that have split the country up as well. But that's all a conversation that we're going to have to have another day. Real quick though, let's jump into the sound. Let's do that really quick. Cause I'm sure some of you guys haven't heard the video with the sound of the truck, making the noise and everything. Boom. Let's see if we got it here. All right, let's check this out, guys.
Surveillance video queued up again.
Here we go.
This is right on 2nd Avenue, and this time we have backed it up prior to the explosion because it does catch the explosion, but you can hear the repeated recordings. And guys, I'm not sure if we have that.
Bomb was
we all want
to
be
hide
quiet
vote fraud?
and listen carefully to that recording, which police, like you said, Phil, confirming now was coming from the RV. Let's roll it.
All buildings in this area must be evacuated now. All buildings in this area must be evacuated now.
If you're hearing this, evacuate now.
This area must be evacuated now. If you can hear this message,
If you can hear this message,
evacuate now.
evacuate now.
If you can hear this message, evacuate now.
Boom. Bruh. Bruh. Crazy. Look at that. Look how quickly. Wow. Look how quickly. That's crazy. Look how quickly it went from a beautifully, clean streets to just absolute mayhem and devastation in those streets. That's insane. And it said, if you hear this message, evacuate now. So clearly whoever was trying to bomb Nashville, downtown Nashville, did not want to hurt anybody. They were trying to send a message. They were trying to send a message, y'all. What message is that? I don't know. I got Game Shot over here saying Nashville bomb was to hide vote fraud. Nashville NSA hub handles Georgia's vote information. That is information to me too. You just dropped something that I don't even know if that's true or not. But, I will look into that here in a little bit, or, not right now, but at some point just to see if that is true. Gift of knowledge questions are, number one, who funded his bomb fetish? Good question. 2, was he under some form of mind control like voice in skull technology? That is new. Was he working for someone, whether he was conscious of it or not? You know, that's interesting. Mind control thing, that's an interesting thing. That's going down a very deep and dark rabbit hole with conspiracies galore, just like Game Shot just throw it through to us as well. This is Victorian Melody 46 said, read about Four Seasons Hotel and the several others willing to pay millions for those historic properties looking over the river and Titans Stadium. Interesting. Oh, wait, there's another one. Gift of knowledge or 4. Or is it a possible theory they directed energy weapons and used his camper as a loudspeaker and covered it up? Interesting. Now, there has been talk about possible missiles being shot, like a missile being shot out at, down there. I don't know. It just seems a little far-fetched, but at the same time, hey, this is 2020. Weirder-ish has gone down, so I'm not about to sit here and say, no, that's not possible. You're talking crazy, gift of knowledge. I'm not about to say that. I ain't about to do that to y'all. I ain't about to do that. All I can say is anything's possible. Victorian just said, I was a bartender on the street for 14 years. Big Money has been trying to get these properties for years. Interesting. Yeah, Mr. T12. Yeah, like the Manchurian Candidate. I don't know. I'm not. Those are theories. Very interesting theories. You also got to remember though, if that is the theory, then they picked the perfect man. He was somebody who was I guess a recluse, somebody who kept to himself. Did not deal with anybody, that kind of thing. But apparently he was still getting it in. If Michelle Swing's mama was smashing the dude, he was still doing. He wasn't super alone. You know what I'm saying? Takes 2 to tango. You know what I mean? It takes 2 to make the thing go right. I mean, literally. So, anyway, so he obviously cared for somebody and wanted to leave somebody something, which is Michelle Swing's, she got the house. He signed away the house over to her. That says a lot. But like I said, we don't know anything until we have actual full-on physical evidence of things that are going on. And I get that there are a lot of people. We talked about 5G towers, and we talked about 5G in general in many, many other videos. I don't think you understand how many videos in the past during the lockdown. During the lockdown, they were talking about 5G and saying how this was the one thing that was starting to get people sick, and this was causing the coronavirus to spread, and this is causing cancers and all this stuff. I mean, everything you can think of, every reason under the sun about revolving around 5G was a thing, was an actual thing. And we talked about it for a brief minute, and then it kind of just died off. It just died off. Now it's being brought back into the conversation now. And it's just very interesting. It's a very interesting series of events that are going on right now. And like I said, we're only going to find out more as time goes on. We don't have everything. Like the thing just blew up. What's today? 2 days ago, y'all. 2 days. So, I mean, the fact that the FBI is already, the FBI, the cops, whatever, law enforcement is already sitting here saying, yep, we got Anthony Quinn Warner. It's his fault. He did it. How do we know? I want to know if that is actually, I want to know the truth. I want to know without a shadow of a doubt that this person most definitely did the thing. You see what I'm saying? I want to see that truth. That's just me. And yeah, Tyrannus, I agree. You know, QAnon is going to, I'm sure QAnon has been having a field day with this. The other thing, though, too, the truck, the other truck that's out there in the middle of nowhere right now, that they're towing right now. Excuse me. What is it? Why is that truck out there? Why did it decide to go to this shopping center and do what it needed to? Why did it go out there? Why was it playing this ish? Why was it playing similar audio? You see what I'm saying? Now, I keep on thinking that just could be a jerk copycat trying to be all crafty and stuff, trying to scare people. That's what I think. But we have yet to hear anything about that truck, that food truck, having a bomb in it. Let me see if there's any updates on that, because I'd like to know. Let's see here. So far, nothing. Still nothing. See what I'm saying? It just doesn't make any sense. Still doesn't make any sense. Found it on the side of the freeway, or they found it at this shopping mall. They took it. They brought it out. And now I don't know. Still to this day, there's still nothing about it. Or still at this moment, I'm sorry. They still have not said any developing information about it, which I find extremely weird. Extremely weird. Now, if you guys know anything, please comment down below. I would love to know. Only 3 people were injured. I think the media has already said the remains were that of an innocent man. 6 cops deserve a medal. What do you think? I mean, here it is. If the cops did what they did, and in regards to saving people and stopping people from having them evacuate and getting people off the streets and all that kind of stuff, yes, they should get a hearty handshake and a gold watch. Real talk. I mean, they should get the love that they deserve. You know what I mean? But hold on, let me check Fox. Let me check Fox News. Maybe they have some information. So this is as of an hour ago. We're going to pull this up. Hold on,
News
guys.
alert from Tennessee.
This is from an hour ago, so we don't know.
A Fox News alert from Tennessee. Rutherford County Sheriff's deputies are now searching a suspicious box truck in Lebanon. That's about 30 miles east of Nashville. Deputies say a box truck was parked at a strip mall playing audio similar to what was heard in Nashville on Christmas morning. They say nearby residents were evacuated as a precaution. They believe there is no threat. Deputies stopped and detained the driver. They are now searching that truck. It's unclear if this is related at all to the blast in Nashville. We'll keep you updated.
Interesting. See? That's all the information that they got. The same stuff that I read out loud to you guys is the same thing that they just said right there. There is nothing more than that. The last video, the last piece of footage I saw was that they went to this food truck right here. They had a tow truck pulling up and towing that thing. That's all they had. They don't know. They have not said anything about there being any explosive devices on that food truck. There's been no information other than the information that they just said on the Fox News clip that I just played and what I read as well. And I think that they're going to be like this for a while. People are going to be, as Tyrannus just said, I think a lot of the, Nashville is going to be on high alert. until they actually figure out what the hell is going on, because we don't know what's going on. We only have this piece of information, and that's all we got, y'all. That is all we got, and it's unfortunate. I mean, I'm sure there'll be more developing news as things go on. We will find out what the hell is in that box truck or in that food truck. We will find out here soon. Nightbot, you're actually right. They were playing similar audio, and that's really about it. That's it. They were playing some Downtown. I feel like now everyone's going to be worried about hearing that song Downtown. They're going to be like, oh my God. As soon as they hear that Petula Clark song, Downtown, they're going to be like, oh no. And they're going to be running for their lives. I'm sorry to say that, but that's the actual truth. Debbie said, I think it was a 74-year-old white guy. Just my opinion. 74-year-old white guy. That's hilarious. And you never know. It could be anybody. It could be anybody. They said they also said that they heard gunshots before the bomb went off as well. I mean, there's so many different things that are going on. Maybe, you never know. Maybe this is a crazy idea, but I'm going to throw it out there anyway. What if, just what if, the suspected bomber offs himself before the bomb went off? Just a thought. Just a thought. Now, Eric just said, okay, you know what? Let's look at this. Let's look at the photos. Let's look at the photos of the actual RV that was in there and the RV that we saw in the surveillance footage. Let's take a look at that, because I think we all need to see that for ourselves. Real talk. Hold up. Let's pull up this photo, shall we? Ba-boom. Okay. We got the photo. We have the photo here. Okay. So. To me, this looks exactly the same. This looks exactly the same, in my personal opinion. I mean, here it is. Window, small window. Now, this is one side. This is one side of the RV. This is one side of the RV. But then, I wonder what the other side looks like. But same type of logo. The stripes up on the top and above the overhang of the RV. Same design. And this is obviously one side of the truck, right? One side of the RV. But same design, same paint, same painting deal. Now, we can't see who's in that truck, but at the same time, doesn't it look kind of familiar? You know what I'm saying? Just to me, that looks like the RV. Now, obviously, that's only one angle. That's only one angle that we're looking at right here. But to me, that looks like the same RV. But like I said, it could be the dude. This Anthony Quinn dude could very well be the dude. Or somebody could have stolen that RV. I mean, there's so many different things that could have happened. But at the same time, the only argument I have on top of that is saying, where he at, though? If he is the person, if he's not the person, why is he not home chilling in the cut, having a grand old time? That's what I say. Inquiring minds would like to know. But anyway, I got to get going, guys. I appreciate all y'all being a part of the conversation today. Please go hit that like button. Get those likes up. Get them likes up. Get them likes up. Please. I would really, really appreciate it. Don't forget to subscribe. Subscribe if you don't mind. It would really, really mean a lot. Okay? Be great to have you a part of the Pascal Show family. We got a lot going on this coming week. We have a short week this week. I do the show Monday through Friday. But next week, I'm only doing Monday through Wednesday, so please jump on. We got conversations about Bitcoin with some financial advisors. We got a lot of stuff that we're going to be chopping up this coming week. So be sure to tune in. It's going to be a show it's going to be a week you don't want to miss. And we will definitely be talking more about this Nashville bombing and all that and the developing news surrounding this food truck that was pulled off on the side of the road. As things go on, we will definitely be talking about it tomorrow evening or tomorrow morning as well. So tune in tomorrow morning, 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Join my Discord, all right? Please go join my Discord. I'm starting to put out discussion pieces over there to hear your opinions and for all y'all to be more integrated into the show. So it would be great to have you a part of that Discord fam, all right? And yeah, y'all. I'll see you guys in the next video. All right. I'll see you guys tomorrow morning at 9 a.m. Central Standard Time. Okay. Be good to yourselves. Be good to one another. Stay blessed out there. Stay safe out there. And I hope your Christmas and your holidays are a festive and jolly one. Yeah, I just said it. This is the Pascal Show. Bye.
You love peace and wellness for the holidays. Don't cancel them. Prepare STL. Decorate. Make it as normal as you can, but slow the spread of COVID. Wear a mask. Wash your hands. Watch your distance. Prepare STL, helping St. Louisans of color prepare and prevail.
But you see how he makes these S's in his body right here? That's where he's hanging on, and then he's moving forward with the locomotion of his ribs. That is classic Missouri rat snake right there. So I'm gonna go ahead and grab him before he gets into a hole. Now, these snakes are not biters. They won't bite as long as you don't squeeze them. If you just stop them like this, it'll freeze them, and then you just gently pull them back. As long as you don't squeeze them, they won't bite.
Yo, Mike, what's up, man?
Guy? Good to see you, man.
Yeah, so Sugar Fire.
Yeah.
Fully open, right?
Yeah, we're pretty much open. So you can't sit inside yet. Monday you can sit inside a little bit. We'll have 25% of the tables inside, and then we're letting it rip outside.
So I know that there's a lot of people really concerned about staying safe and all of that.
No,
so what are you guys doing in regards to that?
Well, we have extra people to clean and rub everything down all the time. Everybody inside's wearing masks. And we have those little stickers on the ground so everyone can stay 6 feet apart.
Right on.
The tables are all spaced out, inside and outside.
Sugar Fire, open in full effect right now. They're staying healthy, they're staying clean. Go get you a rack of ribs. Sugar Fire, open right now.
Thanks.
The Fur and Leather Center, providing the highest of fur and leather goods.